Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Darnock with TGN.TV bringing you a StarCraft 2 1v1 cast. This is going to be a best of 5, so we have a lot of games ahead of us, at least 3, and of course our players are in the blue on the left side of Metalopolis, Imba Strelok, the ridiculously powerful Terran player who has really been making waves lately, and then another player who has also been breaking out quite a bit. That almost sounds a bad thing, like breaking out in acne, who has also been breaking people, breaking other nerds' arms. He is Happy, not on a team, I don't think, just by himself. He is going to be the yellow Terran player all the way across the map over on the right-hand side. Now, this is just the plain vanilla version of Metalopolis, I do believe, so all of the spawn positions were possible. There are no supply depots at the bottom of the ramps or anything like that, so it is all very, very standard. Now, this Best of 5 series was pulled from the very final series of, what was it called? I wrote it down. The ESL Go For SC2 Cup number 116. I swear, that's the longest tournament name in the entire world, and it never fails to make me laugh whenever I say it. And my computer crashed, apparently, because that was some frame rate issues. That was fun. That was very, very cool. Now, it is worth noting that these two players have faced off before in a previous ESL Go For SC2 Cup, and the ending score for that was actually Strelok took it by quite a lot, 3-1 against Happy. So Strelok is going to be looking to repeat here. The victory for him was only about a month ago, so it is enough time. Things could have changed. Happy, on the other hand, is of course going to be seeking revenge for being destroyed by Strelok. Though, to be honest, there is no shame in being killed by Strelok. Strelok doing very, very well in the North American Star League right now, the NASL. He made it out of his group with 8 wins and 1 loss, I do believe, so pretty incredible record there. Very, very impressive indeed. Happy, of course, did not participate, so we can't really compare them like that. The way we can compare them, though, is as far as ladder rankings go, and Happy is far and away the favorite player if you look at it from that position. He is ranked #1 Grandmaster on the European servers right now, and he has a ridiculous record. Are you guys ready for this? You're going to want to sit down, because it's actually incredible. If for some reason you watch StarCraft 2 cast standing up because you're a baller, sit down because your knees are about to give way. He has a record of 742 wins and 131 losses. That's so good. Oh my god. I don't know what the percentage for that is because I'm bad at math, but it's absolutely incredible. Nonetheless, Strelok is ranked number where'd you go? Ranked number 68 in the Grandmaster League with 284 wins and 82 losses. So obviously that doesn't translate directly into tournament success because there are a lot of people who are really good in the Grandmaster Leagues on the ladder, but when they go into a tournament setting, somebody like White Raw or Demaga, we'll just destroy them. So that's pretty interesting. We have a fast dish gas. Oh my god, computer, why are you having trouble with this? You're just recording StarCraft. You've done this a million times. But we have a fast dish gas from Happy. Not the fastest, but says he's going to be looking to do some tech, and that is a very telling place to hide a factory. He's actually hiding his factory back there. Has he seen this? He has not seen how Strelok is fast expanding quite yet. This is actually a really ballsy fast expand from Strelok on just a single barracks. That is very, very manly indeed. But you know what? He is Strelok. He is going to go for it. Looks like he does have Reaper out here trying to get some scouting information, but man, Happy's Marines are just going to be pushing him away at every turn. Good control there by Happy. And ooh, look at this. There's a tech lab going down on the factory. There is a starport going down as well, so we're either going to see some Blue Flame Hellions or some Cloaked Banshees, or maybe just regular Banshees. And it does look like it's going to be Blue Flame Hellions as we see the Infernal Pre-Igniter upgrade start working away in that tech lab. And I do have to say, I love the build Happy has chosen to go against Strelok's build. Now, has he even seen this command center yet? He is not, but that's what makes Blue Flame Hellions a better choice than compared to Banshees. If you were to go Cloaked Banshees, Strelok really wouldn't be that threatened because he does have 2 orbital commands, or he will very, very shortly, and that means there's a lot of scans to just reveal those Banshees and then kill them, especially because he is adding a lot of barracks as well, so he's going to have a fair amount of Marines to be able to shoot those Banshees down. However, if you decide to go with Blue Flame Hellions, there are going to be a lot of SCVs and a lot of Marines, and do you know what Blue Flame Hellions are good against? That is absolutely correct. SCVs and Marines. So Happy really could do a lot of damage with this drop if he does control it well. And look at this. Okay, never mind. He was producing a Marine out of this barracks. He then canceled it and did build a Marauder. Is that in response to anything? No, he actually does not see the factory even. That scan must have just missed it. So this is going to be very, very interesting indeed. We see Happy is trying to mobilize his forces. He has his medevac over here, his Marines, his Blue Flame Hellions. It looks like he's probably going to go up here. He scans, sees everything that Strelok does have. Strelok trying to get a bunker up. Oh, but look at that. Happy's so smart, just going for the main, for the main entrance over to that natural. Strelok only has a single SCV there, though, so great decisions by him. Both of these players just making brilliant decisions. And look, Strelok not leaving any slack. He even moves that single SCV. Every SCV of Strelok's is very important to him. He loves them all very much equally. And he's even going to pull that SCV over to be covered by the bunker. Happy is continuing to try to find an area where he can sneak in, though, but this bunker is going to finish for Strelok. He still has all of his Marines and his Marauders at the center of his base, so he's really going to be able to deal with this very, very well. Happy lifting up, then just dropping, realizes there's not a whole lot he can do. At the same time, he's going to start moving. At the same time, he is researching siege tech, building some siege tanks as well, and looks like he is considering going for the drop. Computron. Okay, there we go. You see, you just have to talk to your computer in a firm, strong voice, and it will do as you say. Maybe not. Come on, computer. You're letting me down, man. You're letting me down. Okay, if that happens one more time, I'm going to start the cast over. So we will forge on ahead and hope that does not happen. Happy is sneaking around. If Happy dropped over here, I don't think Strelok would see him. Oh, but Strelok moving an SCV over just in time. He sees the Banshee, what am I saying? He sees the medevac. He sees the Blue Flame Hellions. He's bringing those Marines and Marauders over. They're going to start shooting away at the SCVs. They kill like a SCV. Those submarines start getting focused down as well. Some very, very weak Marines over there in the medevac. It's going to get away. Yes, it does. With a paltry 5 health. Oh, my goodness. Happy did some damage, though. He actually has killed a total of 8 workers because, oh my goodness, he got a bunch of Marines over into the natural. I didn't even notice. Strelok did not either. He's only just now noticing a bunch of SCVs went down over here, and the orbital command is in the red. It's going down to 200 health, under 200 health now. The Marines are going to start fighting Strelok's forces, though, and a mule is dropped down to start repairing this orbital command. However, the Blue Flame Hellions are back into the main mineral line of Strelok. There were some Marauders left there, so they were focused down. But if we take a look at that unit's kill tab, we see 9 SCVs have fallen, and then another 9 just standard Marines have fallen as well for Strelok. So Happy feeling pretty good about that. He does have his second orbital command up. He's flying it to his natural right now. If we take a look at the Harvesters tab, they're both pretty even. Strelok does have a small Harvester lead by just 3 SCVs, but Happy did a great job of keeping that minimal, making sure Strelok did not get too far ahead with that very, very early expansion. And Happy looks like he's just going to go for some mass Marine Marauder play right now, which is very, very interesting. Not something we see a whole lot. The TVT standard, as I'm sure most of you know, is Marine, Tank, and Viking, but Marine Marauder has been shown to be very, very effective. You just have to use it correctly. You can't really just have a straight up fight with your opponent. You have to drop a lot. You have to flank, do counterattacks, harass, stuff like that. Because if you just run your Marine Marauders into a tank line, they're all going to die. We see Strelok is moving out, building a 3rd command center. He is all about the expansions. And it looks like he is also going for a very infantry style, an infantry-based style. So that's very cool to see. It looks like he's going to be elevatoring some units up over here. Happy does not have silence. He should see it just as they get in. There we go. He is going to spot it. Marines and Marauders getting dropped. Happy does not have a lot to defend this. He has some siege tanks, but they are very much out of position. No, he does have a siege tank by the orbital command. Does put some damage on those units, but not too terribly much. SCV's getting pulled offline to push those Marines away. Great micro by Strelok, and that is going to buy some time for Happy's Marines to get over there. But oh no, Happy does not have stim researched. Strelok does, however, so he is going to be able to win that fight very, very easily, and then he's just going to pull out and run away. And Happy, have you even started stim? Yes, Happy has started stim. It is getting pretty close to finishing, as well as his +1 infantry weapons. So he's actually going to even up the upgrade field fairly quickly here, as Strelok already has the +1 infantry weapons upgrade researched. He is not going for +2 quite yet. He's getting that +1 armor at the moment. Going to be adding another factory as well as another barracks. So it looks like Strelok is going to transition into some pretty heavy siege tank play here. What's going on with Happy's composition? No, he is still just producing out of that single factory, and I do really like that missile turret placement. So if the medevac does come in for a drop once more, Happy's going to be ready for that, even queuing up a sensor tower as well. So that is really going to end the drops for Strelok, which he is not too concerned about because, again, he's going for that heavy that heavy tank force, that heavy tank unit composition. Strelok flying this command center over here. He has not morphed that into an orbital command yet, which would make you assume that he's actually going to be going for a planetary fortress, which is an interesting choice. I do want to point out that this, oh, Happy, what are you doing, man? Okay, he's just going to scout. It's okay. I thought he saw these on the screen. He was like, you know what? I'm going to fly a medevac over there for the lulz. Ha ha ha. And that obviously would not have been good. Giving away free units to your opponent is not a viable strategy, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, this is going to be an orbital command. I guess Strelok was just too lazy to morph it in before he flew it over, decided to do after the fact. So he did miss out on a little bit of an economic advantage there, but it's not a big deal. It's not going to break him or anything like that. Now, Happy moving out with those Marines, with those tanks as well. Keep in mind that Strelok does have the upgrade advantage. These Marines at 1-0, whereas Strelok's Marines are at 1-1, and now they do both have STEM. Strelok does have about a 30 supply lead as well, and he does have a tank sieged up, and oh, he's going to get some free shots on Happy's army. Happy is going to move in. Great concave for Strelok, though, completely destroying Happy's push out over here. Oh my goodness, the siege tank went down. Getting loaded up in the medevacs. One full medevac does get destroyed, though. The Vikings are going to chase out this other medevac, and oh man, Strelok walking all over Happy in that engagement. 140 supply for Strelok, 76 for Happy. And that is a perfect illustration of how important positioning your army and your units is in this TVT matchup. You see Happy was caught out of position. Strelok had a nice concave setup. He had some siege tanks in... oh my god, my brain is dying. I can't speak. He had some siege tanks in some key spots. Yeah, you scanned that one, Marine. And he just walked all over Happy there. Now, Happy does have 4 siege tanks, so that is quite a lot of defensive power. He's going to be trying to take his third as well, but at this point his army is so small, he's going to have to spread himself very, very thinly if he wants to defend all points of attack. Now he does see that Strelok is moving in for a Doom Drop, it looks like, but is it even going to matter? He's going to get a small flank over here. He's going to be able to kill a few of the siege tanks. He wins this battle at the south, and no, okay, he does win that. That was an interesting choice, but look at this, so many Marines in Happy's base right now. At least one barracks is going to go down. Happy moving the rest of his army up that ramp, sieging up his tanks. But look at this, the Marines can just run away out of that siege tank range and continue just destroying everything in Happy's main. He pulled some SCVs off the line, lots of SCVs going down. Siege tanks desperately trying to take these Marines out. Marines killing another missile turret, and then they're going to get loaded up, and they're going to fly away with ease. If we take a look at the Harvester's tab, oh, look at this. A small amount of Marines came to the bottom right of the map as well. They are able to set this factory on fire, so it is going to take damage until it gets to an SCV to repair it. 70 Harvesters for Strelok compared to the 47 SCVs of our Yellow Terran player Happy, and by every metric I can think of, Strelok is going to be walking away with this first game. Now he is going to get some of his Marines over here to kill Strelok's force, which is good. Killing your opponent's units is a good thing. Happy's going to be able to land that orbital command, and he will have enough time to build an SCV and repair it. But look at this. Strelok already has a bunch of units here, and now he has the tank advantage as well as the everything else advantage that he did in that previous conflict, even building a 4th base, even though he probably is not going to need it. I really do think Strelok should be able to win with this final push, as Happy is completely out of position. He's completely out of position. He does not have his sensor tower anymore, so he doesn't know that there's a Doom Drop going on in his main base. Oh no, tanks are already sieged up. They're going to be able to do some damage, and oh my god, all the Marines of Happy's are just getting absolutely destroyed. They're all dead. Just a few tanks left. Those are going to get blown up pretty quickly here, and there is the GG from Happy. So Strelok apparently still has it from that last series they played against each other. Going to take this first game in a very convincing fashion. My phone just went off. That was good timing because this cast has just finished. So make sure you guys check out Game 2 of this best of 5 series. TVT, so much fun to watch. Strelok, such a beast. Absolutely incredible. So make sure you tune in next time, guys. I will see you very, very soon.